everybody, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Zara's K Creations and my name is Keisha, and on my channel I'm sharing with you all my sewing journey, the ups, the downs, the successes, the challenges, all those things that happen on this journey. So you have made it to the last part of my 3-part series on It's a Sew Inspired Pattern haul. So I went and purchased quite a few patterns, and I'm sharing those patterns with you all on this series or in this series, and I am telling you where I can remember the things that inspired me to purchase these patterns. It might just be a look, it might be another sewist influencer or something of that nature, but the best of my ability, I'm going to be sharing with you all exactly why I purchased these patterns and what inspired me to do so. So I am going to go ahead and continue that series, actually bring it to a close with this video, but I do hope that if you have not looked at all the other videos, that you will spend some time and go back and watch the first 2. I will warn you, the second video was a bit longer, but I'm sure that you will find something there of value, so go ahead and take some time and watch that video as well. All right, so again, I don't have a whole lot of patterns here. They are primarily new look patterns because the new look patterns were on sale when I went to Simplicity and did my purchase recently. And I do have, I think, 2 McCall patterns, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So the first pattern here is, I'm not going to keep saying new look because they all are new look except for the 2. Once I get to McCall's, I'll call out McCall. But this is new look 6780, and I still said new look. But anyway, 6780, and it is says easy, and it is a blazer and short set. And I told you all in my previous video how much I love a nice blazer. This said it was easy, and I thought this would be really cute as a short set, so I did go ahead and pick this one up. And in terms of the fabrics, it calls for chambray, cotton, denim, double gauze, linen, poplin, and rayon. Now I don't know if I would do this in a rayon, but I could see something more structured, like maybe a denim or maybe even a linen might be nice in this. But yeah. So let me see, wait a minute, because okay, so the blazer is what they recommend for chambray, cotton, denim, double gauze, linen, poplin, rayon. And then views B and C, which are the shorts and the pants, they recommend charmeuse cotton types, crepe de chine, gauze, lightweight linen types, or silky types. And it does require lightweight fusible interface. But I thought that was really cute. And this could be dressed up or down with a sandal, a heel, or even with a pair of tennis like she has this on. Another pattern that's kind of similar but not exactly is 6802, and it is another short set with a top, button up top. I do like this look now. This is something that is trending with the matching, tops and the shorts. So I did pick this up. Thought this was nice. It does not say easy, but I got it anyhow. And the suggested fabrics are chambray, cottons, denims, linen, or poplin. I think most of these are from the new line from New Look. This one here, let me see, I don't see the year on it. I know it's on here somewhere, but it's 6781. I got this primarily for these 2 views here, and because it says easy, as you can see, I've been trying to go for things that I could do like a coordinate set and things that look to be easy to construct and put together. So that's nice. And I got 6803. I don't know what drew my attention to this, but it is a pair of pants and a what looks to be an easy top, and I probably need to use knits for this one here. Yes, yep, stretch knits only, interlock, jacquard knits, jersey, stretch velvet. View C and D, which are the pants, call for lightweight to medium weight woven fabrics such as cotton, linen, and silky types chino, crepe back satin, crepe de chine, dupani, santon, jacquard, sateen, satin, stretch wovens, and twill. And I could also do C and D in knits. So I can do a lot with this here in terms of different fabric types, specifically for the bottoms. The top only calls for knits, but I could do knits or wovens for the pants. So you all know I love a cute caftan type outfit. So I did pick this up. It is $67.95, and it's this here. What drew my attention was this waist here, as well as this slit, this deep V cut. I thought that was nice as well. And of course it said easy, so I went ahead and picked it up. And this calls for batiks, calico, chambray, laundered cottons, madras, seersucker. Yeah, those are the fabric suggestions, and it does call for one button. There's one button on here somewhere, likely in the back, because I don't see any button on the front there, so it's probably in the back. All right, and then I got a just for knits pattern from New Look 6804, and it's just a variation of tops and skirts. This seemed to be pretty simple. You know, you can never go wrong with having a knit top with different variations, and also the skirts. And this one calls for moderate stretch knits, 35% on the cross grain, such as cotton knits, interlock, jersey, novelty knits, and velvet knits. So I'm not certain that really with any of these I saw anybody really make them, but I was just inspired just because of what I'm trying to build into my wardrobe, staples I'm trying to have in my wardrobe, and I also have been thinking about, should the big four no longer be in print, I will have several different patterns to go to in my stash and continue on my sewing journey. So the next pattern here is $67.96, and this is really cute. This reminds me of something that I would probably pick up in a Vogue, but it's easy, and it's by New Look, and it's this one here. I'm not sure if it's the way she's modeling it, this lady here, or these pictures here that drew my attention, or if it's the color itself, that teal green. I just really love it, so I did pick this up. Really, really nice and stylish. All right, so next up is 6805. Now, I don't really like the pattern design on here, but as I told you all in the previous video, I'm thinking outside the box when I look at patterns now, and I'm trying to think beyond what I might actually see on the envelope itself, but think about other ways that I could, you know, make things work for myself, things that I really like. But this is a unisex pattern. I'm not even sure if these are, let me see what these are described as. It's called Sleepwear. So it's sleepwear. So yeah, I'm not sure that I like this diamond print on here, but I do like the idea that it's sleepwear as is unisex, so that it's male and female, and I could get creative in making something that's matching for my husband and myself as we think about vacationing and going away and things like that. So I did go ahead and pick this one up. Now it says that this is sleepwear, but they're not wearing it as sleepwear, right? Like, we're not sleeping in this. We're not sleeping in this kind of stuff. But, you know, I got it. And now I have both of my furry friends in here. I've got Gira and I've got Zoe. You both can't get up here right now. All right. So I saw this really cute. This is an easy, appears to be very easy pattern by New Look. Again, $67.99. It says easy, and it just looks like a simple dress. Really simple it looks to be. Yeah, easy breezy. I can see this in so many different colors, different fabric types, but let's see what they suggest. They do suggest on here crepe, lightweight broadcloth, linen blends, or seersucker. And I think I do have seersucker. I think I purchased something seersucker-like from Joann Fabrics. I need to go back through what my haul was in the last purchase, but yeah, seersucker would be really cute in this. And this will be the last of the New Look, and this easy, and it is a dress. Now, I did get this dress. However, I typically do not wear, I don't wear a lot of low cut V, you know, dresses just as is. But I did pick it up because I was thinking if I could figure out a way to maybe grade or make this, you know, higher, bring this up some, it would be cute. This look here, I would not have to do anything like that with it because it's just straight across, right? But the V's here, for me, as is, I would not do. But again, I was thinking outside the box and thought the dress is cute, and I could potentially manage to figure out a way to grade or make some modifications so that the look is what I would typically wear. All right, last two patterns are McCall's patterns, and I'm gonna save my favorite for last, and I think this is my favorite of all. But this one here is McCall's 8325. It is a level 3 learn to sew. With this, I would learn how to make pin tucks, and I would learn how to do elastic with a bias tape casing on the sleeve if I do views B and view C. And then there's also view A, and I thought this was extremely cute. So if you are learning to sew and you're comfortable with wanting to level up on your sewing skills and want to do a really cute top, this might be a good option for you because you do learn to do some basic but somewhat more advanced skill as a beginner sewist, and this is a level 3. And the fabric choices for this pattern here are lawn, cotton blends, challis, and dotted Swiss. I need to look up this dotted Swiss because I think one of my other patterns called for dotted Swiss, and I was like, what is dotted Swiss? I never heard of it. So I need to look that up and see what kind of fabric that is. But yeah. And I also have my fabric book I can look at to see if it's in there. And then again, like I said, last but not least, and it's probably one of my favorites of all the patterns I purchased in the last haul from Simplicity, but this is a McCall's pattern, and it's 8506, and it is this gorgeous sundress. All of these views I love. I absolutely love all the views. Oh, thank you.
Oh. You just cut it out?
I'll edit it. All right, so I'm back. I had to get something to drink, and my daughter brought me up something. So yeah, but back to this pattern. So she is really cute. I don't know if I've seen anybody make this just yet, but I know I saw it referenced on another haul, and I thought this was absolutely gorgeous, and I really love view B. I love this asymmetrical look here. So I definitely knew that I wanted to have this in my collection. So I did go ahead and get this. And this is just called the Mrs. Dresses, and it calls for cotton blends, gauze, lightweight satin, poplin, and voile. Interesting enough, I thought this was a knit. That looks like a knit fabric. Let me look at this again. Yeah, so this actually calls for wovens. Well, I think I actually would like it better in a woven. I mean, when I got this, I thought it was knit. I didn't think woven, but now that I'm thinking about how this would look in a woven, I think I would like the woven much better, because it would give it some structure, but it would still be lightweight enough to give it a little bit of a flow and a nice and airy look. So yeah, this is gonna be really cute. I do love the color block on here. I love the length and color block that could possibly be done on this one, but I really, really love this asymmetrical look on view B. Yep. So again, guys, that will conclude what I wanted to share in this series of me being so inspired. I want to thank all of you for sharing your content as you're sharing content on this platform, because we're all able to see what's out there and be inspired and get suggestions on things we could do to keep our sewing game lit and moving ahead. So I want to thank you all for tuning in to this final video of this series. And again, if you have not watched the other videos, please go back and watch part 1 and part 2, because I'm very sure you'll find something there that will be of value to you as you are either beginning your sewing journey or continuing on your sewing journey or just getting back on your journey. But yes, if you like content like this, please also like this video and subscribe. That way you're able to capture all notifications when I post new content. And until we come together again, take care and God bless you all.